Well, hello. I am live. Hello. I am live. Guys, how is it going? It is Friday night. I am a little... Ed, Northeast, how's it going? I'm a little bit unprepared, as per bloody usual. Ollie is unprepared. I wonder, is there a way that I can do this? I don't know if you guys have ever gone live before, but it is to give you an awful big screen, an awful big picture of yourself to look at. And Ed, how's it going? Tom, what's the crack? And I it's distracting. I'm not saying that I'm so handsome that I'm distracting myself or anything like that. What I'm saying is that it's quite distracting. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out a way to make it smaller. What does that do? I don't have access to that feature. I don't have access to that feature. Let's click this. This could all go horribly wrong. Nothing happened. Okay. I don't know what that does. That doesn't do anything. I'll just get rid of that. Okay, so there might be no way of doing that. So let's see what happens if I do this. What about chat? Oh, I know what I can do. I can put that right over my head. And so then what I can do here is that I can just look and I can just talk. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, so how is it going, everybody? You are welcome to Friday Night Live at Woolys. It is a strange one for me because I am home alone. Jonathan, how's it going? Diesel Man, that is interesting to hear you say that. Do you have a 365 or a 372? So what you're saying is that it is better than a 372? You don't have to be sorry for saying it. We're all chainsaw fans here. I don't really care about one over the other. If somebody give me a 500i and said have a go, I would definitely be having a go. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does it? It still looks to me like I'm looking away off to the side, but see, I should be looking here. Yes, interesting. So what I actually would want is the camera to be right there. Really? What were you cutting? How's she cutting? How's she cutting? He says. How is she cutting? What were you cutting? I've just lost all my chat. And I got it back. Woohoo! What were you cutting? I find is a big thing. Well, I have not. Nice, Pappy. I don't know what happened there. Dinosaur ice cream. Yes, dinosaur ice cream. I do not know. I have a little heart. I have a little heart here. Do you guys have a little heart that you can click a heart and it puts these little emoji things? Yeah? Who has that? That's crazy. Sorry. Nice one. Any decent rounds? Did you get to keep the wood? That's what I want to know. I just remembered something. I was thinking about buying a new guitar. Now I just remembered that I have to get new glasses. Son of a diddly. Son of a diddly, I'm a blindness. Yeah, look, as you can see, I am just stacking up outdoor equipment in the corner here. They do take it all, don't they? And because I'm going to go camping tomorrow, I'm going to go out early-ish tomorrow, I might. I actually had my ice cream order. Oh yeah, Peppy, I understand. But you can do this, can you? Hey. It's tough. It's tough. Sorry. It's tough. Wooly trying to figure out how to do stuff while online live at the same time generally is never going to go according to plan. Dinosaur. Hang on. This is what I usually do. See? Here I'm not a dream chaser. I'm normally not that bad. It's just you're putting me under pressure here with asking me to do stuff, you know, while I'm online, multitasking. You know what I mean? So, multitasking. So things got a little bit real this week as well, guys. You're going to. I don't know if you guys, anybody knows what one of these is. Anybody know what this might be? Dun, dun, dun. This is not a life-saving device. Only for use by competent. No such thing as a cheap skateboard. They're all expensive. Let me show you. No, it's not a hydro pack. Good man, Kieran. Yeah, exactly. Ta-da! Winner, chicken dinner, Kieran. Good man. It is an open water swim float. That means the next thing I have to do is actually go for an open water swim. Oh, could double as a pillow, and it definitely does not double as a life jacket or buoyancy aid. But I am definitely going to use it as a buoyancy aid. But I'm not going to wear it. But it could double as a pillow. It's a bit hard. So the actress to the bishop. You ready? Worst, Kieran, it's probably going to be Camera Lake, or if it's not going to be Camera Lake, it's going to be Loch Ross and Crossmaglen. Might be Loch Ross and Crossmaglen because there'll be less people to see me die. But that is the plan. I actually have a plan. I'm going to get a couple of friends of mine to come with me. They are going to swim as well, but I'm going to bring kayak, so going to be a safety boat and stuff like that, so that if there's any issues, we can just tow somebody out with a kayak. They can just grab onto the back of it. That is my cunning plan, and we all know how well Wooly's cunning plans work. Generally, they do not work very well. So, guys, look, I can lean on the table, and it doesn't do anything because I stuck the camera to the wall. The camera is stuck on the wall behind the TV, behind the screen now. And what I'm realizing is that I probably should have stuck it over here. Probably should have stuck it over there a wee bit, so that I would be able to. So it gives me a more natural eye appearance thing because I'm sort of always looking away. 63 degrees north. How's it going, buddy? So I'm sort of. I always feel like I'm looking off a little bit. Where are we up to? What have we been doing in the whole Woolys world front, guys? We have not been doing a lot from Eastern Finland. Wow. How is Eastern Finland at the minute? Oh my God. But you know what? You don't get many mosquitoes in Dublin now, do you? Wicklow or Dublin North? Whereabouts are you from? That is one thing we definitely, Wicklowish, yeah, that is one thing we definitely don't have issues with here is bloody mosquitoes. Depends who's playing in the football, huh? So this is that is one thing. I have been in some places with some serious mosquitoes. So up Monaghan. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, they will get crushed by Kerry. I think you're just going to have to accept that Kerry's winning the All Ireland this year. Very, very, very strong team. Unless Derry can pull off a shock, but I really just don't see it. I really think the arse is falling out of Northern Ulster football. It seems to be regressing. That's 3 games of football that Armagh could have won. You know, if they had a yeah, horseflies are an issue, especially now that we are a horsey family. So we are spending a lot of time with horses. And horseflies love me. See, when I get bit with them, I swallow way up and everything. It's class crack. Love it to bits. Absolutely love it to bits. But what was I going to say? Yeah, it's been pissing rain every evening here. Every afternoon it has rained, which is good and it's bad. So what have I been doing since the last time we spoke? What have I been doing? Did we go live last week or was I away doing something with the girls? I can't remember. I could have been away doing something with the girls last week. This week, something I need to do right now while I'm talking right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That will do. I need this. No. There it is. It's okay. Sorry, I just remembered I have to do something. Sunny Blackpool, eh? Sunny Blackpool. Right. I'm going to be. I'm still here. I just realized that I got to charge some batteries for this trip tomorrow, and I might as well do it while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. So. Those batteries are charged. That camera is in there. So yeah, so look, that's my little DJI action camera, and what I have to do is I just want to get these batteries 100% charged while I'm up here talking. Problem being is that these charge via USB, but if you plug them into the computer, they don't charge. They only charge if you plug them into the wall, which is class. I love the way stupid things like that happen, you know. 1, 2, 3. So my plan. I know I heard really bad things about the new Indiana Jones movie. Do you guys watch a guy called The Critical Drinker? You should watch if you're into movies and stuff. He does. He has a YouTube channel about TV programs. Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I know. This is what has happened. Disney and Lucasfilms are gone. They're gone. They have been destroyed. They are just. It is not. They're just destroying it. I just really feel like they're destroying the franchise. And Marvel is the same. Everything that has come out recently from Marvel has been pure shite. Oh my god. The last decent Marvel movie I watched was was Thor Ragnarok, right? Now that's a brilliant movie, but everything else after that was crap, right? It was crap. You know, and this is the thing. The last Indiana Jones movie I enjoyed, and loads of people said to me that it was crap. And I was going, do you know what? It's an Indiana Jones movie. What the hell do you expect? But I hear this one's really bad. You know, I just wish it feels like everything in Hollywood has an agenda. That's what it is. And it's all pushing stuff on you. You know, like I watched what did I watch? Like we are fans of Toy Story movies, right? So, and we watched the Toy Story movie, not the Toy Story movie, the spin-off about Buzz Lightyear, right? I don't know if you've seen that, right? So we were watching it, and there is a scene in it. It's all to do with time travel and stuff, and it's complicated enough. It's a good movie, but like, but there's two mums in it in one of the families, and like the first thing that happened was Evie turned around and asked me about it, and I was like, really, you know, like, do I have to explain this to a child in a kid's movie? You know, like, why is it there? It's like, you don't need that. You don't need to do stuff like that. You know, it just makes for awkward situations with parents. Like, Evie was 7 at the time. Why do I need to explain that to a 7-year-old, or even, you know, fob her off? You know, go ask your mom. Ask your teacher in school tomorrow. That shit does not need to be in kids' movies, you know. Anyway, yes, I have lost faith in movies I have not seen a decent movie in a long time. But then there is some gems out there as well. Like, for example, completely on the opposite end of the spectrum, a BBC program called What We Do in Shadows. You know, well, Django's good. What do you call him? Quentin Tarantino doesn't follow any of those things. It's more mainstream stuff I'm talking about, Dieselman. You know, like the MCU used to be good. You know, now it's every film is shit. It's like there is no good films. And seeing that, I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 yet. So is it Guardians of the Galaxy? With Star-Lord and all. I do like that. I do like Chris Pratt. I think he's funny. But no, it has gone steadily downhill for the last. Yes, exactly, Dream Chaser. Exactly what I mean. Exactly what I mean, but I just didn't want to say it. It really feels like it is being pushed on every single level. On every single level. You know, so nobody. Yeah. I'm actually watching The Covenant at the minute. I started it before I came on because I was having my dinner. I'm home alone. Listen. So I was watching The Covenant. See, this is the thing, North. I would probably watch it anyway because you know, like most of us on here, I grew up with Indiana Jones. You know, at Christmas, you're sitting around the thing. See, I don't like the Mission Impossible movies. I don't like them at all, but I've never been into that sort of thing. You know, give me a film with guys in the jungle with M60s wasting each other, and I am happy. Helicopters, sunsets, smoke, explosions, that sort of stuff. I'm not very complicated. Platoon, Apocalypse Now. You know, did cinema peak with Apocalypse Now? Did it? I think everything peaked with Apocalypse Now. Let me see now. So, yes, get to the chopper. It could be related to Australian criminals as well, which is another absolutely mental film if you want to talk about it. For anybody who has not seen it, it's called Chopper. Mental. Eric Bana's in it. Very, very good. Platoon is excellent. Platoon is excellent and underrated, I think. It's so good on so many different levels. It's just an excellent movie, excellent soundtrack. Well, I know it won a load of Oscars, didn't it? So, yeah. But no, Apocalypse Now for me. Black Hawk Down's a good movie. But what about recent war movies? Is there a good recent war movie? Saving Private Ryan, is it? Oh, here, do you know what is coming on? Speaking of Saving Private Ryan, the third series in the, so there was Pacific, there was Band of Brothers. Well, the new one is coming out very soon, very, very soon. It's set in England, and it's about that's what I wanted to watch. I might see if I can find that one and stick that on tonight. New Band of Brothers. Let me see now. Band of Brothers. Masters of the Air. Spring 2023. So it's not out yet. So I hear that it's probably going to be out. 2001 is when Band of Brothers came out. Jesus Christ of Almighty. That's crazy. Oh, it's going to be on Apple. It took them 10 years to make it. No. No, but it is on its way. It's supposed to be out already, but it hasn't come out. So that is definitely something that I will watch. If you can watch it, this is the problem, isn't it? With all these different bloody, with all these different streaming services, is that sometimes you can't watch stuff because it's being streamed somewhere else. Pete, I haven't watched that yet. Hacksaw Ridge is a decent one as well. Yeah, definitely. Chippy, how's it going, buddy? I haven't watched The Seed at Jarraville. I don't know why I haven't watched it. Don't know why. I don't know. It just never has appealed to me, but I hear it's a good movie. Nice. Nice, Ed. Right, I've missed something there. Probably it's the same story. I don't think it's exactly the same story, but it's the same. It's about the bomber pilots, I think, in World War II. I remember hearing that 10 years ago, at least 10 years ago, that they were talking about that Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks was going to make this new series, and that it was going to be about the bomber pilots. Yeah, Chippy, thank you very much, buddy. $20. All right. Looks like the kids are going to eat this week. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Yeah, I heard about it. I know the story. I know the story, but I've never watched it. Did you ever think of going metal detecting on the farm? Chippy, does your name have a little mouse beside it? Have we spoken about this before? I don't know. Yes, so I started watching The Covenant, which is a Guy Ritchie film. Fury was pretty good, actually. Yes, that's right, Diesel Man. They're absolutely, they were hauled over the coals. They made an absolute bloody show of themselves, didn't they? In the way they treated those men when they came back. Wow. Yeah, crazy. Imagine. Squirrel? Squirrel? Dream chaser? Hang on, I've missed something there. All Quiet in the Western Front. Are you talking about the TV series, the new one? North, is it good? It looks crazy. Oh, Squirrel is a good show. I never heard of it. Never heard of that one. Stupid glasses. Let me think now. Let me think. Where are you going, Bruno? About Kennedy what? Kennedy R. I don't have to look for that. What's Squirrel about? Oh yeah, I'm definitely never just going to be able to find that, am I? Is it about two people lost in the woods? Is that it? One of the funniest, absolute funniest clips in any kids movie that you've ever seen. It also includes a squirrel, and it's in Over the Hedge when the squirrel drinks the Red Bull and the whole world stops moving and he's just running about it. It's so funny. Really? Hello, Bruno. Hello. Hello. Do you know the way he gets up on my knee here? Do you know that he never does that unless I'm live? He will come up and sit beside me all the time when I'm working on the computer. Hey, Bruno. But when I am live, he will get up on my knee. Like at no other time. We need to go camping tomorrow night. What do you think of that? Oh, he's a Bruno boy. He's a Bruno boy. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Robert Kennedy. I actually have watched a couple of interviews with him, and he comes across as somebody, I don't know, is he Democrat or Republican? Oh, thanks, Bruno. Just like riffed right in my face. Where are you going? Where are you going? Dream chaser. Sorry. If you look at Chippy's, right? It says Chippy Outdoor, and it looks like a little mouse, and then it has the wrench because he's a moderator. I give up. Birdo, I give up. I give up. I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Anyhow. Yes, so I have the big beast with me. I'm planning. He's a Democrat. Maybe that's what it is. He's up. It's like a what do you call it? he's up checking to make sure that I haven't completely lost my mind. So it's what is it they call it? You know when you call on your elderly neighbor to make sure that they're okay? Is this a movie Dream Chaser? No. Oh, I'm not going down that road again. Anyway, it was so I rebuilt the woodshed at the side of the house. I finally got around to rebuilding it. And when I was rebuilding it, I was thinking I should raise this roof, but I didn't do that. He is my service dog. Yeah, he's coming up to make sure that I haven't had some sort of a seizure. Yeah. Jesus Christ, my stuff is filthy. Filthy. So I don't know whether to take the big bag with me tomorrow or to take the little Savoda bag and see if I can fit everything into it again. This is my issue. I am going to take a down sleeping bag with me tomorrow. Welfare check, Dream Chaser. That is exactly it. Good man. So yeah, I listened to Kennedy talking, and he came off as very smart and possibly somebody who would probably win the election if he doesn't get railroaded. You know what I mean? So you know the way sometimes these elections have a habit of just, you know, one person is just too powerful, even though they're not better for the job, and they're just down for the win. Down for what win? So this is what I also find a little bit strange about politics, is the way somebody can just be railroaded like that. They did it to that guy Jeremy Corbyn. Jesus Christ, they absolutely railroaded him, and he probably would have been a decent enough politician if he had got into power. But no, they were never going to let that happen, which is the way it works. I wonder how this will work. Well, you see, we were talking about football north, and then you said down for the win. Right. I think I have killed that. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put that into a video. It's just going to be a little bit mad. You think Trump would win? Yeah, I know. Shutting down. I'll shut you down. Keep you all ready for tomorrow. So yes, I don't know. Politics is a hard one. That is a Vango Venom 300 sleeping bag that I have owned for possibly 20 years, and I have not slept in it in a long time. But it's always stored properly and stuff. So I paid a lot of money for this when I got it first. Like a lot of money at the time. I think maybe this was like 150 euros or something. At the time, that was crazy. Crazy money for a sleeping bag. I'm hoping that I don't freeze to death tomorrow night in it. But I'm going ultra light, not ultra light. I'm going as light as possible, you see. So I'm actually taking less gear than I did the last time. Nice. I do enjoy a good buzzard. Check this out. Look. That's my tarp. This is not what's actually in the bag, or not what the bag is. Check this one out. I put a picture of this up on Red Burns Bushcraft the other day, guys. But you have to appreciate how small this is. Yeah, that's an Australian Army tarp. Well, I don't think it's an original. But I don't think you can actually get the originals. This is the thing. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. Woo. I think it's 8x6. There's a couple of pictures of it up on the Red Branch Bushcraft, and it just happened to fit into this DD hammock bag. But I'm probably going to stick it in something else. That's not a bikini; it's an eye patch. But that's what I'm going to take with me tomorrow night. I just brought a couple of pegs because I am unsure of location. It might be a bit of scouting involved in this one. I was going to go. That's my favorite diesel, man. That is my absolute favorite. But I have yet to come across a German Army tarp. I've yet to come across a German Army tarp. It would be cool. It would be cool to get one, and I'd like to get a French tarp as well. Ed, take it easy, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm not planning on. I don't know. I'll have to see how it fits. What I'll probably do is I will probably I might make a video. See, I have the big French rucksack with me, right? When I brought it home with me, so. And that is a bloody beast. That is a beast, right? Check this out. I think this rucksack is 100 liters. Like, that's too big, you know? 100-liter rucksack is too big. So it's going to be 100 liters versus 30 liters. That is my conundrum. So I'm going to get myself organized in the morning, get up, have my breakfast. No, get up, do a dip, have my breakfast, get packed and go. Hopefully be on the mountain for 11 o'clock-ish. You know, bring plenty of food. I'm not planning a lot of equipment. Yeah, I got I'm spoiled for choice today. I actually have 3 separate air mattresses here. But this is the one that I tested on my most recent video. This is the one that came from the China. Well, they all come from China, don't they? Now, the Ascol or something, or Acol. Check this out. Look at the size of that. I was impressed with this for the size that it flew up to. It was very wide, and it has a pillow built into it. Now, I would have said to myself, "So what odds that? Sure, a pillow built into it. Sure, that doesn't make any porridge, diesel man, porridge. That doesn't make that much of a difference." Well, I tell you, I'm a pillow man. I take pillows with me when I go camping. Now, I get a good Thermarest camping pillow, like a memory foam one, but it's still something this size. So that is something that is now I don't need to take with me. So I think these things are about 30 quid, so they're cheap. But I have my Thermarest there, and I have the Lomo one as well. That red thing you can see right there, that's the Lomo one. So I thought it was Lent. No, Thomas, I'm not. No, porridge. What? Water and salt? What sort of crazy person does that? Oh, it's a pain in the arse. North. I have a really expensive Thermarest there, and it is really comfy, and it pumps up really nice and stuff like that. But it's just a little bit too skinny. It's just not white. And I'm not a big person, but I move about when I'm sleeping, so I like going from my side and going on my back and rolling from side to side and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It is. Let me see if I can show my support for Woolys World. Engage with my audience. What happens if they're no. No, I like my porridge with a couple of blueberries and some honey. Generally don't put sugar in it. I generally don't take actual sugar itself, bought a shitload of chocolate and stuff like that, you know. So, and I'm going to be rationing it as well. So, no, I am not. I am not trying it. I am not putting salt in my breakfast cereal. That just seems mental. So yes. So having the porridge in the morning is my carb intake after doing my workout. I only discovered yesterday. Soy sauce. Now, I cannot knock soy sauce, but I do not put soy sauce in my porridge. But I put soy sauce on chips, and it is amazing. Soy sauce and chips, and balsamic vinegar on strawberries. Yes. Strawberries and raspberries. Yeah. It's hard to beat a bit of fruit. I actually would get up in the morning. I'd do my dip. I'll do a workout, I'll do some breath work, I'll do some meditation, and then I will have a shake with a raw egg in it, kefir, homemade kefir. I'm going to let that one. Yes, we are. Thank you, Conky. Worcestershire. Black pepper and strawberries. Wow. Goats, Firewood and Farm. How's it going, buddy? So, and then I will in that shake I will have multivitamins, blueberries, strawberries, creatine, and a scoop of protein powder. I will drink that, probably with some nuts in it as well, and then I will have my porridge and a cup of coffee. No, I am not providing feedback for my eBay items. Jesus Christ. And a load of ice cream. It's not actually, because I'm always, so this is it. So I was trying intermittent fasting. I don't know if you guys have ever come across intermittent fasting, or you into that sort of crack. I couldn't do it. Not one day did I last. No. Yeah, but I get up at 6 and it would be like 8 o'clock by the time I'm eating that. So I'm hungry. You only eat one meal. So I would eat that at 8 o'clock-ish with a cup of coffee. Then I probably wouldn't eat till lunchtime. Wow. So you are intermittent, like, are you doing it on purpose? Is it intermittent fasting? Is it for health reasons? Dream Chaser? Oh, you're on the carnivore diet. I eat dinner. I eat lunch. I eat breakfast. I am going to go downstairs and probably have a bag of chips. Definitely going to have some chocolate. Ginny Mac, how's that going? How long have you been doing that? How long have you been doing the carnivore diet? You only eat dinner as well. Wow. No, I don't eat bread. I stopped eating bread. There's certain carbs that I am trying my best not to eat, bread being one of them. Yeah, the closest I get to intermittent fasting is going to sleep. Really? Really? That is interesting. Now, here is a question. How often do you poop? I had 3 poops today. 3 poops. But I had spaghetti bolognese and 4 portions of lasagna yesterday. Jesus Christ. I'm supposed to be taking 3,000 calories a day, guys, and I never, ever hit that. And I track my macros and do all that stuff as well. My problem is portion control. I literally will fill my plate completely full of food and eat it all and go back for seconds, you know. Less than 1,000 calories a day. How? Nice, Simon. Nice. I know, North. Like, what? This has to be the randomest Woolys World Live that we have ever done. We were talking about war movies. We were talking about the MCU. We were talking about. I never hit it. Say north. I never do it. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't even know where to go with this conversation. 14 kg in 4 months. Genie Mac. That's incredible. Well, yeah, I don't know. I am 68 kg. That's what I weigh. Benjamin, how's it going, buddy? You are stepping into some mental conversation. Yeah, I know. More bacon. Wow. That's crazy. Your joints aren't sore anymore. Okay. I have sore joints. Well, sore-ish. Not as bad as they used to be. 110 kg. I really don't understand all these weights and stuff. It's like every country has a different weight. Really, Diesel man, Jesus Christ! And you out all day doing stuff. I couldn't handle that. This was the thing. I was trying to intermittent, right? Because I am trying to bulk, right? So yeah, I take turmeric tablets in my shake. I don't even know what the hell I take. I take double dose vitamin D, loads of different things. I don't even remember half of them. That's crazy, boy. That is crazy. I had no idea, boys. I had no idea. Like I am trying to. Wow. Let me see what I am. 10 stone. 10 stone. A while back when I was really lifting weights and stuff like that, I think I got up to 13 stone. That was the highest I ever got up to in my life. And then there was the fibro and stuff. And I started doing like autoimmune diets and stuff like that as well, and I lost a load of weight. But for a large part of my life, I was 8 stone. I mean, like you're like into my mid-30s. No, I don't. I'm not really a fish person. I would eat tuna. I would eat a tin of tuna. I know it's not the same thing, but I would eat a tin of tuna because it has a lot of protein in it. So this is the thing. So I literally have spent my whole life involved in endurance sports, right? But I would never really have considered myself an athlete or anything. So I was always hill walking for hours on end, or I was kayaking for hours on end, or canoeing for hours on end, or surfing. And a lot of the times I would maybe be hill walking for 6-8 hours a day and then go surfing for 3 hours afterwards. And it wasn't until quite recently, maybe 2 years ago, that I really started looking. And I was lifting weights and stuff as well, and rock climbing, and in the mountain rescue, you're carrying a lot of weight and hauling stretchers, and it's just real everything's awkward. It's not straightforward. It's not up and down. You're pulling stuff. You're sitting and down and pulling stuff, and yeah, probably. So I would have done that for a large part of my life, from my very early 20s to my mid 30s. Yeah, mid 30s definitely. And but I never once considered nutrition, not even once. And I was weightlifting, I was trying to bulk up, and I was trying to be bigger and trying to be stronger because I'm just a skinny wee guy, always. But it wasn't until the last couple of years that I realized that I only was ever eating 25% of my recommended daily protein intake. Yeah. Conky, it is. So imagine, I was only ever eating 25% of my recommended daily protein intake. So no matter what exercise I was doing and what weights I was lifting, and deadlifts and squats and overhead presses and kettlebells and 40 kg kettlebells and 220 kg kettlebells and all that jazz, it didn't make one bit of a difference. Not one bit. So yeah. Ron is a personal hero of mine. Yeah, he definitely is. So this is it. So it's all about nutrition. It is so important. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I know, Kieran. Tony and Teddy, how's it going? What is TRT? Is that hormone replacement therapy or testosterone replacement therapy? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be interested in that, Dream Chaser. I do. The workout, or sorry, the ice dip then workout is supposed to be a massive boost for testosterone and stuff like that, but I don't really know. I've never looked into it to see if I actually have an issue with testosterone or anything like that. Oh, I know, I understand. I have seen plenty about it. It's just not something that has really caught my eye. Do you know what I mean? I'm one of these people who sort of has to wait for all these things to calm down a little bit, you know. So there's a lot of this. Yeah, there is that, of course, but so will hard work and get the and keeping doing what I'm doing. I'm sort of plateauing a little bit at the minute. I think I just need to up my game. Probably going to buy. I magnesium, zinc, turmeric, black pepper, vitamin B complex, omega 3s, and something else. There's something else that I take in the morning. So, and I chuck all them into the blender and whiz them all up and drink them with my protein shake. Yes, the testosterone gives you a hairy body and the hair falls out in your head, doesn't it? Isn't that what happens? Do you know, Kieran, that YouTube held that comment for some reason because apparently YouTube thought that it was inappropriate for you to say that me and all our fellas were skinny. Yeah, sure. Look at me, dad. Look at how skinny dad was, Kieran. So, it's just genetics, isn't it? It's just genetics. So. I don't know what that last. You see that heart thing? That heart thing is actually blocking. I'm popping out chat here. That heart thing is actually blocking. No, it's still blocking it. No, it's not. Aspartic acid. What's aspartic acid? Yeah, I double dose vitamin D's. I double dose. So I take 2 double dose vitamin D's because back when I had the issues with what they thought was fibromyalgia, vitamin D was one of the things that was supposed to help it. So I've been taking that regime of multivitamins for about 5 years, right? Like every day for about 5 years. Oh, amino acids. Okay. Okay. There's so much to take, isn't there? There's so much to take. It's crazy. Guys, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to overdose on all the multivitamins in my kitchen. I would like to say it to each and every one of you. Double D is always the best, North. You got it, buddy. That's so funny. Guys, thank you very much for joining me on this Friday Night Live. It was very entertaining and very random. Very, very random. You guys, let me see what is coming up for you guys on Sunday. Guys, I am back to, I have gone back to only releasing videos on a Sunday now. So if you guys aren't really too happy with that, let me know, and I'll record more stuff, because I am really struggling to get content out at the minute because I'm working so much. So like I might have one day put aside a week to record something, and if it's raining, I can't do anything. So it's like, well, I had a kebab, Tom. I had a kebab for dinner. So what is coming up is, guys, my log store upgrade part 1. It's a good video. It's a good video. It put a lot of work into that. Put a lot of work into that log store upgrade. So, guys, stay frosty. Thank you.